and then a reopened bottom that I could have gone long off of. Neuro somehow hanging out in the middle, so I'd be a little bit careful, guys.
Okay, yeah, same thing here. I was looking around here, making sure that we got our right orders out.
How did it not?
morning, traders. Day 2 of streaming. Looks like another strong market here. Watching a couple stocks today. NEO, AMC, and Neuro. CLNE, Clean Energy, that one is also popping. Coinbase. There's a big meeting with Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, and Jack Dorsey today on crypto, so that should help that if it's a positive meeting. Coinbase seems to follow crypto. AMC just had the squeeze fire long, so I'm buying a little bit more here. The 44.20 level. Neuro, NURO, is currently halted. They received some good information from the FDA on I can't even say it, fibromyalgia. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. The company announced that its Quail device received breakthrough designation from the FDA for treating the symptoms of fibromyalgia in adults. That's pretty big. It's currently halted. Should probably open above the 20 level. We'll see what happens after that, but that's pretty big news. AMC, I have a white up arrow. I also have the squeeze firing long on the 2-minute chart. CCIV. There's a vote on whether the stock should merge. That's coming up. I think Thursday, Churchill Capital. So they're voting on July 22nd to merge with Lucid Motors. So I don't know, the stock will probably run up ahead of that and maybe sell off on the news. Neuro should open up in another minute or so. It's a 10-minute halt due to volatility. So it should open up at about 8:41 Central Time. Looks like Lex Bioscience, which has been a little bit weak, has caught a bid now. It's got the white arrow giving us a scalp trade. And the squeeze is starting to form to the upside. Let's see what Neuro does. Should be opening up now. AMC still squeezing long. I'm going to put an order to sell up at 45. Five-minute looks good. 15-minute, only first bar squeeze in the 15 minutes. We got a ways to go. AMC looking really good. Look at Coinbase. Back above 230 level, which is great. If we can get back up to 250, we should be in the clear, but it's so volatile. But I am banking on Bitcoin being back to 100,000 by the end of the year. And price targets in coin are in the 400, so staying long, taking any pullback as a buying opportunity in Coinbase. I don't know why Neuro hasn't opened up yet. I'm not sure why it hasn't opened, but it hasn't opened yet. Tesla looking a little weak here. It is firing to the downside. So moving averages are going in the red. So Tesla would be a good scalp on the short side right now. Wow, look at NVIDIA go today. 2-minute looks great. 5-minute looks great. We've got a little skyline up here at 193.64. There might be some resistance. But other than that, it's going to aim for the tree line of 197.75. I don't know if we'll get there today, but that's the next big resistant. This is just some light resistant at the purple line. But we'll see. Looking good. NASDAQ is now positive. That should be good for NVIDIA and some of these other big cap growth stocks, tech stocks. AMC on the move. If AMC breaks 50, I'm going to buy some more. GME is looking good on the 2-minute chart as well. There's nice, the candle wicks are looking good. We are squeezing long, but we haven't fired, so I'm waiting for a green dot to fire long in GME. And, GME and AMC trade the same. So it looks like GME is heading to 196. have no idea why Neuro isn't opening yet. This is crazy. It's been longer than a 10-minute halt. Wonder if there's news pending. Neo starting to take off here. We got some resistance at the 4560 level. See that tree line? That's some big resistance. Hopefully we can get through that. These lines are pretty accurate. Tree line's pretty good resistance, but the fire line, which is red, is even bigger. And we don't have a fire line until up to 53. So if we can get through this tree line, which is the 4569, then we're headed up to 53 eventually. But that's going to be our first resistance right there. Okay, still loving Neo, long AMC, long Neuro, which is still halted, and it's been longer than 10 minutes, which is the typical time for volatility halt. So I don't know if there's news pending, but I think this news is pretty big. So we could see a significant gap up. The float is very very small. And I'm going to just check if there's some, see what the short interest is in this one. So, NURO. Minimal short interest, so that's not it. It's moving on the news. Fibromyalgia is a big market. It happens to many adults, so this news is huge, so I don't know where it's going to open up. Feel like it'll be north of 20. Congratulations to my Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis has to get MVP now. I don't know if it's been announced or not, but that's awesome. Go Bucks. Neuro is still not open. Make me a little nervous. Okay, AMC is over 45 now, next top 50. It's going. Buy a little bit more here. I sold some at 45, now I got to buy it back. But I feel like it wants to go. Well, I might wait to see. I might wait to see behind this. It's hitting that 2 ATR on the Keltner channel. So I might wait just a little bit. I still have a small position, but I sold a bunch at 45, so we'll see what happens. Let's see what this pullback does. If it pulls back to the 8 EMA, then I will buy some more. If I miss it up to 50, I miss it, but it's still looking good. Coinbase looking awesome. We got a bullish engulfing candle right there. However, we're still in the moving averages are still not stacked correctly on the 2-minute. So I don't want to catch a falling knife. I'd rather buy it on the strength. But I'm buying more. I do own this stock already, and I like it. But it's not acting very well, even though it's up short term. It looks like it wants to take a little breather. Let's see what the 5-minute looks like. Yeah, we got some bearish candles going on. 1 minute, yeah, the 1 minute's starting to turn on the moving averages. So we'll keep an eye on it. There's going to be an opportunity to buy more. As far as AMC goes, I'm going to put my bid back down there at 44.5. See if I can buy that back. Apple is weak. Not sure why. Oh, Rocket Mortgage getting a little bit of love. This one's looking really good on the 1-minute chart. Stacked EMAs with a nice green shade. And we got the moving averages on the green line right here. That looks good. The stock has pulled back from 25. If you look at a longer term chart, it's pulled back. Well, that run into the short squeeze of 41.89, and it's been going down ever since. But starting to get to exhaustion on the sell side. But the EMAs are still, on the daily chart, are still bearish with the red shading. So I'm not going to buy any more of this one yet. But I do like it. I do like Rocket Mortgage. But with all the financials and the interest rates down and the financials weak, this doesn't seem to be doing well. It's kind of stuck in that financial sector. And people are saying that mortgages, refinancing is down. So, but I still like it. Love Ricky Fowler, big ambassador for him. So. Okay, Neuro opened back up. NURO. Ooh, baby. This thing is going. Told you this is huge news. It's going to have another halt, and I'm going to buy some. Oh, did it just halt again? Shoot. Shoot, it just halted again. Now I'll have to wait. I really like NIO back into the $50 level. I am long some July 30th $50 calls. Let's see if we can't get up there. We made it through that tree line pretty on some very good volume. So I think the next stop in NIO is 53. You can see that red line. That's the fire line. That's some big resistance, but it acts as a magnet, and once it gets through that last tree line, which is one of a bigger resistant levels, then you have these purple lines, which are sky lines, which, more day trading lines. I don't even know why they're on my chart, but it looks like NIO, is headed to that tree line, which is 53. Now, if you look, the squeeze just fired long. You can see it down here on my chart, green dot, light blue candle. And my EMAs, my moving averages, have gone bullish. So that's green shading, also that big thick green line. So NIO is looking awesome. Okay, AMC, right back to that $45 level, which is the 8 EMA. I bought some more. Let's see if it can bounce off that on the AMC. One minute chart, 44.98. The EMA stayed green in a bullish pattern. This should be doing well. But everything always comes back to the 21 EMA. Every stock, you'll notice, always comes back. So if we have a 4-hour chart, came back to the 21 EMA. And the 4-hour chart's looking really good. Selling down here, you can see the yellow bars are indicating that the selling is lightening up. The EMAs are still red, but they're looking like they want to go green because you got some bullish candles on the 4-hour. The stacked EMAs are going from red to yellow, so that's good. That means it's turning. But again, I like to wait till we see the strength. And so I bought some more here. The 5-minute looks like 15 looks awesome. One of my favorite, the 4-hour squeeze, is it's getting there. So still like AMC to the upside. Neuro is halted again at 22.05, up $12 on that FDA news. I still think you can buy this up to 25. I mean, this news is big. We have a squeeze, 4 bars into the squeeze. We have another 2 to 4 to go. That's on the 15-minute. Showing no signs of exhaustion on the 1 and 2. So we'll see. If you guys want a good short, I think Netflix is a good short. They had an okay quarter, but this is valued like a big growth stock, and they just don't have the growth they used to. I know they're getting into the gaming business, but that needs to prove itself before it gets the valuation of like an Apple. So if you look at the chart, the 2-minute chart, very bearish. Let's see what the 4-hour looks like. My favorite chart, 4-hour, pretty bearish. There's that green tree line that it's bounced right off of. Came through, so it's probably going to go to 491. So if you want to take a short or buy some puts down to 492, which is the tree line, I think that's a good bet. It's kind of like it was running up ahead of the earnings. It sold off. So I still think it can break, at least go to 500 and then eventually break below. Now CCIV doing well ahead of that vote with Lucid Motors. CCIV has got some good mojo going behind it right now. I like the stacked EMAs. The green shade means very bullish. See what it looks like on the 4-hour. Yeah, 4 hours, 2 bars into a squeeze. Very positive. Now they're voting on the 22nd, so it could sell off on that. And I'm sure the merger will go through. Okay, Neuro is open back up. I'm still buying this. I'm going to buy some more. Did it halt again? Oh my gosh. I can't buy it. It keeps halting. Yeah. Coinbase, looking good still. I don't know, as long as Bitcoin and all the Bitcoin names are up, and I have no idea why it trades with crypto, because if whether people are buying or selling crypto, that's good for Coinbase, and they make huge fees. I think it's like 20%. I cannot wait for earnings to come out on this because they are just killing it, and I feel like they are the best platform for trading crypto, and they make so much money. They're printing money. So I just don't understand why, if Bitcoin's down, Coinbase is down, because everybody sells to trade it. If they're selling it through Coinbase, and Coinbase is making money. And there are just some huge price targets out there. And of course, Kathy Wood loves it. She's always ahead of her time. See what AMC's doing. On the 4-hour, looks like 53 could be a good level. 2-minute short term, 47 is the 2 ATR. It's just basically volatility. So if it gets through there, then we are headed a lot higher. But it typically doesn't trade. Actually, I think that's a 3 ATR. So that's pretty far out there from the 21. So, we could get back up to 47 on AMC. Looking good. And if we get to 50, if we break through 50, that would be huge. And then I think there was so much selling up at the $60 level. NEO's looking really good on the 4-hour chart. 1 minute still looks good. See what the volume is in AMC today. Only 50 million. It's half. Well, I think the 10-day average volume is 119, about 120 million. It's at 50 million. So if we stay on this pace, that's good. And when there's big volume, it tends to move. So let's see if we can't keep this going. Let's see what Disney's doing. Like Disney. Oops, it sticks. Yeah, we got some room to the upside on Disney. Four-hour chart, still negative EMAs, but we do have a bullish engulfing candle here, so it could be turning, but I will, once that 8 goes over the 21, that's when I'm going to be a buyer. Probably around the 178 level. We'll see. But it did get close to that tree line, so hopefully the squeeze is starting to show exhaustion on the sell side, so hopefully we'll get back up to this 186. I have 180 calls for this Friday, so hoping that it gets back up there.